Though you are multi-talented, there is the high chance that you will live a broke life if you do not do the right thing. Have you met someone who is considered multi-talented? Multi-talented people are these people who are good at almost every task or assignment given to them. They get it almost 100% right anytime they attempt to take up that task or to do that assignment. I know you know someone who is a multi-talented person, or you are even a multi-talented person, or you are even a parent of a multi-talented child. If you are in any of these categories, please watch this video to the end. You might find this helpful to you or even helpful to the people you know. Hello there, my name is Tessie. On my channel, I talk about faith, life issues, education, and business. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming. I love you for always coming back to support my channel. God bless you. If you are also new on this channel, yay, you are welcome. You are specially welcome, and we have a special seat for you. I hope you've seen it. Please pick one and sit. Keep watching this video to the end. And don't forget, give this video a thumbs up. It is free for you, but very important for my channel. So let's get right into the video. As I said earlier, there are this set of people who are considered the multi-talented people, also known as the multi-potentialites. The multi-talented people are the people who would take up any assignment, any role, and would almost get 100% on that task. Almost anything they do, there is exceptionality in it. And people envy them sometimes. But one of the things you do not know about them is they are the people who struggle more in life. That's quite unfortunate. If you want to find out their struggles, please keep watching this video to the end. One of the struggles of multi-talented people is the struggle of finding their purpose and assignment on earth. By purpose, I mean that particular line or direction they want to take in life and maintain that as what they are known for. A multi-talented person is practically that kind of person who falls into the category of jack of all trades. The person can do almost everything, but the struggle they have is they struggle with finding what to stick on. They struggle with finding the particular talent to grow or develop and sustain. They struggle with that because they are almost good at everything. So they just want to pick anything that can be resourceful or helpful for them at that moment. And because they do that, it becomes very, very challenging for them to maintain a lane, to stay on something and grow and build it. And because they find themselves doing that, the likelihood to be wasteful of their time is there. So when you find someone who is not that multi-talented, probably the person is gifted with one skill. He or she grows to know that he can only do one particular thing and do that thing excellently well. Because the person has understood himself and has understood the fact that he or she cannot do many things at a time, that person decides to take his time earlier in life to work on that particular skill or ability and develop it at the early stage of his life. While doing this, as the person grows up, the person has reached a level of mastery, competence in that particular skill, and the person will be able to do that thing effortlessly because the person has over time grown in learning that skill, mastering that skill, and has become a professional there. But the challenge a multi-talented person would mostly find is because the person is multi-talented, the person does not commit time, effort to building a particular skill or ability or talent. The person just picks up a talent that is valuable, resourceful to him or her at that moment, and that's all. So these multi-talented people would mostly pick up any of the talents that can serve them at that moment and probably give them income at that moment and they are done. If it takes 10 years for someone who has one talent to take time to master and grow in that particular talent, after that 10 years, the person is known for that thing. But within these 10 years, a multi-talented person is picking and dropping talents, different talents, and is known for nothing. When they are looking for someone who is professional and competent in a particular talent, even though a multi-talented person has the same talent to carry on with that task, just because there is one person who is also talented in just that one task, who has taken time to work on that talent and has mastered the art of doing that and can do it well, is there, they will always go for that person who has just the one talent but has mastered it. These people who are multi-talented will rarely be called for when they are looking for people who are professional and competent in what they are doing, just because you hardly find them stay at a place to build that talent. The second struggle I will talk about is also related to the first, which I said, but I will have to narrow it in this way. Finding a career path can be so devastating and challenging for them. This is where they find it challenging, because they have the ability to do many things. I have observed, because I am one, I have observed that they find it difficult to stay on a particular task because of the idea that I can do another thing. They have many options. And because they have many options, the tendency to fall back to what they feel or think would be easier for them is there. So if they try a particular talent or skill, and maybe on the way they are faced with a challenge in that skill, because there is definitely no career in life that you would take or you would do that does not have its challenges. You must just find a way to navigate through it and come out of the challenge. But the struggle that multi-talented people would mostly face is when they find themselves in a situation where there is a struggle or a challenge, they can easily pull out of that path just because they feel I can try something else and I know I'll be good at it. Now, let's say the person is a good singer and a good writer, a good dancer. When the person chooses the path of singing and maybe is hoping to be on the limelight or become a celebrity and it is not coming forth, instead of growing and developing that skill better so the person will be recognized, the person would just drop the skill and switch to dancing, hoping that dancing will be better. When a person goes to dancing and also meets that challenge there that is in dancing, the person would be like, no, I'll be a freelancer. No, I can always be a freelancer. When they are there and it is not giving them the result they want, they'll be asking themselves another question. But wait, I'm good at marketing. I think I should be an influencer. And that is how the circle keeps going. All this trial and error are years and times going. Remember, I said earlier, they can be wasteful of their time, their resources. So they keep bringing resources to start something new. And before you know it, they are not there to continue because they have found themselves in the midst of a challenge that they fail to find solution to. And this is likely how their life continues to rotate. The next struggle is the struggle to maintain and sustain a framework of success or a structure of success. Most of these things I am saying still fall back to one thing, but I am trying to make it a bit elaborate. Now, if you find someone who has just a talent, as I said earlier, this person has mastered one talent over and over again and has mastered it for a time in his or her life. And because this is all the person knows, the person is willing to be committed to building this structure, maintaining a framework that this structure will be of success to him now and in the future. So this person is willing to invest deeply into it. But it is not like that to many multi-talented people because they are very sure that if this thing does not work, I can go to another thing. They find it difficult to build structure or framework that will lift them or create success for them. And it is not because they don't want to be successful in life. It is because they are not willing to stay in one place to build and maintain and grow that particular business or that particular career. They want to switch to any career that is available as long as that career will meet their needs at that particular moment. So, building a framework of success is one challenge they would have or likely have. Now that I've identified the little struggles, not all, of multi talented people, how do they help themselves? Or how can a parent who has multi-talented child help that child? All I said earlier are not the tendencies you will find in all multi-talented people, but you will find it in many multi-talented people who did not take time to develop themselves or work on themselves. I am a multi-talented person. I do many things and people tell me I do them excellently well. But I have had this experience almost all through my life till lately when I found out that I am almost left behind, that I began to be intentional about my life, about my choices, about the direction I am taking in life, about the things I want. And I am not telling you that I am there yet because I am still in the phase of fixing things right. But I feel that if I had discovered this thing about myself earlier, or if someone had taken note of this earlier and had shaped me properly, I wouldn't have gone through these struggles in life. This is why I am sharing this with you. If you are still young, just like me, you can make amendments in your life. If you are a parent who has noticed the tendencies of multi-talentedness in your child, you can also help that child to navigate life properly and take the right decisions so they do not struggle in life. As a multi-talented person, you are not to grow all your talents because you want to make money from them. That is one of the challenges I had. I was thinking that because I am multi-talented, I can use all of my talents to make money from it. But no, some of the talents you have are just to benefit you and humanity. So if you find those talents that will benefit you and humanity without any form of remuneration attached to them, please embrace them as your hobby and do them as passion. It helps you to reduce some of the pressures that would come with life for you. If you are a parent of a multi-talented child, I would advise that you take note of those things they do exceptionally well and advise them to pick one or two. As a parent, begin to groom that child in that particular talent. I know also that when they grow up, some of the talents they have can evolve and they might fall back on them. But the best thing you must have done for that child is to have helped the child to find a path earlier in life by grooming the child through that path, and let the child also explore the other sides. Do not restrain the child, but just make sure you put efforts in grooming one or two of the talents in the child earlier. So when the child grows up, it will be easier for the child to choose a path to fall on, and any other talent along the way will just be used to feel fulfilled about life. To the adult who has grown up and discovered that he or she is multi-talented and is struggling because the foundation was not properly taken care of, I will advise you to sit down again, take time, go through your life. What do you think you are good at? And because you are now an adult, you already know among your talents the very talent that rewards you handsomely. Pick that particular talent and groom it, grow in that talent. If you do that, it helps you to remain in a place. It doesn't stop you from exploring the other talents, but it helps you to be known for something. With time, when you are known for that particular talent or you have developed that talent extensively, that you have reached the level of mastery such that you can deliver in that career, in that skill competently, then you can explore other talents and attach them to what you are doing. Taking a particular path does not stop you from exploring and still using your other talents. The right thing to do is to find a niche, build it, develop it, work on it, get to the level of professionalism, mastery, competence in that particular skill so you can enjoy a purposeful life. It helps you to build financial stability, mental stability, success in life, and you will be known as a professional in something. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video to this moment. Have a blessed day. Bye.